Hello friends, very good morning. Today in this tutorial I am going to teach you how the Selenium testing is done. So it will be a video series tutorial and this is the first one of the tutorial. In the coming videos I will going to teach you all the details of Selenium testing. So don't waste further time, let's start. Let's see what are the agendas for today. Today's agenda are: what is Selenium, who developed Selenium, Selenium components, why the name Selenium, a comparison between Selenium and QTP, and last summary. So what is Selenium? Selenium is not a single tool, it is a suite of tools and it is a free tool. It is basically an open source tool and it is basically used for the web-based applications testing, whereas QTP can support both web-based and window-based application, but Selenium primarily support the web-based applications. Next, who develops Selenium? As Selenium is a suite of different tools, so different time different person develop the Selenium tools. But primarily in 2004, Jason created the Selenium, and he was an engineer at ThoughtWorks. So the components of Selenium, basically Selenium is a suite of tools, so it has basically four components: Selenium IDE, Selenium RC, Selenium WebDriver, and Selenium Grid. Selenium IDE is nothing but Selenium Integrated Development Environment. In the first phase of Selenium, it was heavily used, but primarily in nowadays Selenium WebDriver is in use. The segregation of the tools is this: Selenium suite is comprised of four tools: Selenium IDE, Selenium RC, WebDriver, and Selenium Grid. After that, Selenium RC and WebDriver merge and create Selenium 2. And nowadays, Selenium 3 is also in the market. Next, why the name of the tool is Selenium. In 2004, when Jason was creating Selenium, then another tool called QTP was created by Mercury. And as we all know, Selenium is a very good antidote of Mercury, so that the tool name is Selenium. Next, the comparison between Selenium and QTP. So in this slide, we can see the advantages of Selenium over QTP. Selenium is an open source tool. It is a free tool, so anybody can download and install in his machine and use for the testing purpose. But QTP is a commercial tool. It has a license cost. So limited number of add-ons can be added to QTP, but in Selenium there is no limitation. There are multiple of jars, so we can import the jars in our project and we can use it. Selenium can be used in different browsers, but only IE, Firefox, and Chrome browser is supported by the QTP. And Selenium has various operating system support, but QTP only support the Windows operating system. Selenium can support the mobile devices, but for QTP we need some third-party help to support the mobile testing. And the main thing is, when the browser is minimized, Selenium script can work, but the disadvantage of QTP is when the browser is closed, the QTP script cannot identify the elements shown in the browser. So for QTP, the browser must be open every time when QTP script is running. For Selenium, parallel script execution can be possible, but for QTP, if we are using QC, then only we can run the parallel script. Otherwise, we are unable to run the parallel script in QTP. So these are the advantages of Selenium over QTP. Next, the advantages of QTP over Selenium. The main advantage of QTP over Selenium is QTP can support Windows as well as the web-based application, whereas Selenium cannot support the Windows-based application. It only supports the web-based application. To support the Windows-based application, we need some another external jars in Selenium. QTP has inbuilt object repository, whereas Selenium has no inbuilt object repository. To create the object repository, we have to create different class to hold the reference of the object, and we can use that for the future reference in Selenium. This is how we can create the object repository in Selenium. The execution is faster than Selenium in QTP, but in Selenium the execution is little bit slower than QTP. The support of QTP is huge, but the Selenium support is less as compared to QTP. The coding knowledge of Selenium required is more than QTP, because Selenium can support 6 different languages. but as QTP is using PVScript, it is little bit easy to learn. So as for the coding purpose, QTP is easier than Selenium. So the data-driven testing approach is very much easier in QTP than Selenium, whereas as there is different kind of language knowledge is required, so that the Selenium the data-driven testing approach is little bit difficult. These are the main advantages of QTP over Selenium. Next, the summary. So we have already learned that Selenium is not a single tool; it is a suite of tools. It has four different components like Selenium IDE, Selenium WebDriver, Selenium RC, and Selenium Grid. And it can only support the web-based application. For Windows-based application, we need some more external jar in Selenium to test the Windows application. And in the year 2004, Jason created Selenium, and the Selenium is named so because the antidote of mercury. Selenium RC and Selenium WebDriver merge and create Selenium 2, and now Selenium 3 is also in the market. And in the terms of cost and flexibility, Selenium is more advantageous than QTP. So that is all for today. So in the coming video, we will learn another practical thing in Selenium. For to learn Selenium, we need some extent of knowledge of Java. So don't worry, I will cover everything in the coming videos. Thanks for watching my video. Please do subscribe my channel, like, comment and share this video, and it will be great if I can help you in any way in the terms of coding or Selenium or QTP or anything. You can ping or mail me. I have mentioned everything in the below description. So on this happy note, this is Pritam signing off. Keep smiling on.